Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. So today we will be presenting our management philosophy of Ajinamoto company.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Aisyah Sofia binti Abdul Rahman, metric number 307755. Management philosophy refers to a leader's core beliefs and principles that guide how they lead the team and make decisions, and also create an efficient and productive working environment. This belief influences leadership styles, whether a manager emphasizes strict control and disciplines or focuses more on trust, collaboration, and teamwork. As a result, management philosophy acts as a backbone of an organization by aligning leaders and employees toward a shared vision and common organizational goals. Other than that, management philosophy is important because it provides leaders with a clear guiding framework for decision making and behavior. It helps create consistency across the organization by ensuring that managers follows similar principles and approaches, which reduces confusion caused by conflicting expectations and decisions. In addition, management philosophy supports leaders in making choices that align with the organization's values, also with their long-term objective. In today's organizational environment, an effective management philosophy is increasingly crucial because due to workforce diversity and rapid technological advancements, employees came from different cultural backgrounds and working styles. So, a clear philosophy helped unite them under shared belief while fostering an inclusive workplace. At the same time, technological changes such as automation and artificial intelligence require organizations to adapt continuously. Without a strong management philosophy that encourages flexibility and continuous learning, employee may struggle to cope with these changes.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Farha and I will be discussing about the Ajinamoto management philosophy. So, in Ajinamoto management philosophy, they bring forward the philosophy of creating shared value. Creating shared value means that the company does not only focus on the economic growth of the company, but as well as focusing on the societal needs. In Ajinamoto company, they replace the name of creating shared value to Ajinamoto shared value, which is ASV. So, Ajinamoto believe that business opportunity exists if they fulfill the societal needs or if they focus on these societal needs. For example, in terms of health and also in terms of the environment. Ajinamoto focus on producing seasoning products that will enhance the health of the society because they reduce the amount of sodium needed in the ingredients. Alright, when Ajinamoto decided to establish the creating shared value as their main management philosophy, there are three key main principles that need to be centralized, which is managing people, managing resources, as well as managing tasks. In managing people, Ajinamoto believes that every employee has their own goals. This means that the manager should always give full support towards the employee to make sure that the employee could achieve their goals. Manager in this management philosophy would serve as the coach to ensure that the employee could always strive towards innovation that could benefit their company. So, in this management philosophy, the employee's ability is not limited as they can always try something new and that they would never receive any sanction from the manager. By giving all the support that is needed from the manager to the employee, the performance of the employee would increase and thus it could benefit more towards the company, as the employee would always find a way to make sure that the company keeps sustained in the future. In terms of managing resources, Ajinamoto believed that investing in high technological product as well as training the employee is far more important rather than focusing on calculating the total output production of the product. This is because investing in high technological assets as well as employee training would keep their assets sustained for a long period of time and does not always to keep update such as other competitors. This makes Ajinamoto unique as to compare with the other competitors because Ajinamoto does not always focus on the product but also focus on the environmental aspect of the work. In managing tasks, Ajinamoto clearly says that employee must always benefit the company as well as the society. So, in this principle, Ajinamoto will always choose the task that will provide the benefits, that will provide the most benefit towards the company as well as towards the society, and always ensures that the task that will be given will always align with the ASV concept, which is the Ajinamoto shared value concept, to ensure that they stay consistent in benefiting the society as well as benefiting the company.
I will be presenting the theoretical framework for this project, which focuses on the management theory that support Ajinamoto's management philosophy. Ajinomoto Malaysia is a globally recognized food manufacturing company that places strong emphasis on quality, responsibility, and the improvement of human well-being. To understand how this value reflected in its management practices, this framework highlights Kaizen theory as the most relevant supporting theory. Kaizen theory is a Japanese management philosophy that emphasizes continuous improvement through small and incremental changes involving all members of the organization. Unlike short-term or one-time initiative, Kaizen promotes daily improvement in processes, product, and work practices. The main objective of this theory is to improve efficiency, quality, and productivity by encouraging teamwork, employee participation, and long-term thinking. This makes Kaizen highly suitable for explaining how Ajinomoto maintains operational excellence in a competitive global market. Ajinomoto applies Kaizen principle consistently in its operation, particularly in manufacturing and quality control. The company continuously reviews and improves its production processes to enhance product quality, food safety, and also operational efficiency. By doing so, Ajinomoto ensures that all products meet high safety and quality standards. This approach reflects the Kaizen belief that improvement should be ongoing rather than one-off effort, allowing the company to adapt while maintaining reliability and consistency. Employee involvement is one of the most important principles in Kaizen theory, and this strongly aligns with the Ajinomoto emphasis on respect for people and collaboration. Employees at all levels are encouraged to identify problems, suggest improvement, and participate in decision making. This empowerment increases employee motivation, accountability, and efficiency, which positively contributes to overall organization performance. Kaizen theory also emphasizes customer satisfaction as a key driver of continuous improvement. Ajinomoto also applies this principle by continuously improving the taste, nutritional value, and safety of its product. Customer and stakeholder feedback is actively used to refine product and processes to ensure the company remains responsive to market demands. In addition, Kaizen promotes long-term performance improvement, which is evident in Ajinomoto's focused research and development and continuous innovation. In conclusion, Kaizen theory provides a strong theoretical framework for understanding Ajinomoto's management philosophy. The company's focus on continuous improvement, employee involvement, customer satisfaction, and long-term thinking demonstrate that Kaizen is not only relevant but also essential in guiding Ajinomoto management practices and supporting its long-term success.
I would like to talk about application in modern workplace. As we know, modern organizations today operate in environments shaped by rapid technological change, globalization, workforce diversity, and growing expectation for ethical, transparent, and socially responsible leadership. This challenge places increasing pressure on managers to adopt clear and adaptable management philosophy to guide decision making, employee behavior, and long-term strategy. A strong management philosophy helps organizations navigate complexity while aligning daily operation with core values and long-term goals. Ajinamoto Group is a global leader in food and amino science, provide a strong example of how well-defined management philosophy can be effectively applied in the modern workplace, guided by its corporate slogan, Eat Well, Live Well. Ajinamoto balance economic success with meaningful contribution to society. This philosophy is supported by three core frameworks, which is Ajinamoto Group Policy, Ajinomoto Creating Share Value, and Ajinomoto Group Way. Together, this framework establish four key principles, which is create new value, pioneer spirits, value people, and social contribution, which guide employee behavior, leadership practices, and organization process. These principles align with the company activity with its purpose to contribute of well-being for people. Ajinomoto reflects Japanese management values such as Kaizen, which emphasize continuous improvement, teamwork, and sustainability. At the same time, it integrates with Western management practices such as structure planning, operation efficiency, and shared value creation. This balanced approach is supported through investment in intangible assets, including human technology, customer, and organization assets, which together form a strategic framework suited in the modern workplace. Human assets are positioned as the most important driver of organization success. The principle of value people highlight respect, fairness, collaboration, and meaningful work experience. This aligns with modern human resource practice such as talent development. By prioritizing employee and strategic contributors rather than cost, Ajinomoto foster motivation, innovation, and long-term adaptability. Innovation is another critical aspect of modern competitiveness. Ajinomoto principle of create new value is demonstrated through its application of amino acids in product development, nutrition solution, and sustainable technologies. Continuous improvement through Kaizen encourage employee participation and problem solving, supporting efficiency in fast-changing industry. Finally, Ajinomoto creating share value approach shows how strong commitment to sustainability and social responsibility. Its focus on environmental goals, ethical sourcing, and community well-being aligns with global ESG expectation and modern governance standards. In conclusion, Ajinomoto management philosophy demonstrates how traditional value can successfully meet modern organization demand. By focusing on people, innovation, ethical governance, and sustainability, Ajinomoto serves as a strong model of how clear management philosophy can drive both economic success and positive societal impact.
While this management philosophy gives much benefits towards the company, there are few criticisms that need to be discussed on. The first criticism that we will discuss today is longer decision making. When the company is contemplating between focusing on the society or focusing on the company which they need to balance on, this will take a long time for them to take the production process into an action. This is because focusing too much on the societal factors could decrease the company's growth, and when to decrease the company's growth and the company's profit. But if we focus too much on the shareholder, then it will not align with the ASV that the Ajinomoto wants to establish. Therefore, they will take a long time for them to finally come out with a proper plan that could benefit both the company and the society equally. Moreover, there are no clear calculation on measuring how much the product could benefit the society. This is because there are no clear set up guideline on how the company should calculate the societal benefit that they receive from their product. So, while the company's basic financial statement and other accounting statement could be accounting easily using a mathematical formula, there are no such formula that could calculate the societal benefits to the society. So, the company would always rely on the society's feedback that could vary from one perspective from the other perspective. So, this could decrease their efficiency as the society's feedback does not always come out to be true and sometimes it can be false. Other than that, previously it was said that Ajinamoto would take a long time for them to make a decision to ensure that the product that they use could give benefits towards both the society and then the company. There's a problem that could rise in that situation in which people view could change from one time to another time. So, in this situation, some people may think that this product is useful in the current time, but it is bad for their health in the future. So, if the Ajinamoto company has invest high technological product in the production of their output, it could cause a huge loss towards the company, as investing it for over a long period of time would surely take a very high cost. And when suddenly the society change their view that the product is no longer benefited them, it would cause a huge loss towards the company. Alright, so one way to tackle the criticism is by creating a social matrix. Creating a social matrix means that the data of the societal benefit could also be accessed by using graph and other calculation methods. When doing this social matrix, the data of how much the product has benefited the society could be tracked directly, and there is a clear data that provides how much the product is actually benefited towards the society. So, the person who is in charge of the financial reports and other reports towards the company and other statements of the company could clearly see how much the product has benefits the society. So as well, just like how financial reports can be easily calculated using mathematical formula, so the social benefit could also be calculated the same way as to ensure that the company is stable between benefiting the company as well as benefiting the society.
In conclusion, this analysis has examined management philosophy through the practices of the Ajinamoto Group with particular focus on ASV and the AGW. The discussion highlights the effective management philosophy goes beyond profit maximization. It integrates economic performance, social responsibility, employee development, and long-term sustainability. Ajinamoto emphasizes on valuing people, encouraging a pioneer spirit, creating a new value, and contributing to society, demonstrate how management philosophy can function as a guiding framework for consistent decision making. The analysis also showed that Ajinamoto philosophy is strongly supported by management theories such as Kaizen, which focuses on continuous improvement, employee involvement, and long-term thinking. Ajinamoto translates this principle into practice by empowering employees, investing in advanced technologies, and maintaining strong focus on innovation and productivity. As a result, the organization enhanced productivity, employee motivation, and overall performance. Overall, Ajinamoto management philosophy demonstrates how a balanced and holistic leadership approach and support effective management in the modern world. By aligning business goals with social well-being, ethical governance, and continuous government, Ajinamoto remains competitive while building a long-term trust with employees, customers, and also society. This makes Ajinamoto management philosophy a valuable reference for modern managers navigating an increasing complex and dynamic business environment.